All right, the last Pixar movie that came out while I was quitting YouTube. Luca. Yeah. Pixar's done worse. They've done better, but I mean, okay, as far as like the mediocre Pixar films go, this is at least the best of the mediocre ones. It's not as bad as Brave. It's not as bad as Monsters University. It's not as bad as Bugs Life. It's not as bad as any of the Cars movies. But it's not a masterpiece. It's like that line that divides it between the mediocre movies and the masterpieces. It's not Toy Story. It's not Incredibles. It's not Soul. It's in that camp of we could have been better, but we were lazy. Because really, the story, when it's not copying The Little Mermaid, sans the romance aspect, it's very boring. Honestly, the whole plot revolves around them trying to get a bike. That's the stakes of the movie. We want to win a bike, a Vespa. We think the Vespa is the greatest invention that humankind has ever made. We want our own Vespa. I think the only movie that says the word Vespa this much was Spaceballs. I think that's the only movie I've seen that said that word so much. But that's the whole stakes. That's the stakes of the movie. And we're going to enter this race, and there's the bully kid that wants to be a bully to us, and yeah, I don't know. It was all right. And of course, the message was, don't judge the person who looks like a monster because they could be your friend. Well, that's profound. I mean, it's not like any other movies have done this before. It's not like this has already been done before in Shrek, or Hotel Transylvania, or Monsters vs. Aliens, or Beauty and the Beast, right? The list goes on movies that have already done this. And the difference between those movies and this movie is that those actually had a good story to back it up as well. Hotel Transylvania had a great story. Beauty and the Beast, for the most part, had a great story. Monsters vs. Aliens was clever. Shrek was really good. This was safe. And yeah, Pixar played it really safe with this one. Though I will say the animation looks very different than anything Pixar has ever done. That is the one good thing about this movie, is the character designs don't look like typical Pixar. They are doing something new with this, and I saw the trailer for Turning Red, and it looks like that's going to be kind of the same thing, is that we're doing something different with our character designs. And I'm glad. I want them to explore new waters, but no pun intended, because this movie is about not mermaids, but sea monsters. And yeah, I mean, it was just kind of okay. Appropriately, I have to give this movie a C. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for me. Pixar didn't exactly breathe their A game for this, but they've made it worse.